Hello, okay, so this is Danny from Danny Design Studio, and this is June Masculine Cards and Projects Class in a Box 2025, and this is the third project. The first video was projects 1 and 2, and then this is the third project, which is a slimline card that it looks like a chocolate bar, and it's using the textured notes, "You are seriously the best," and inside your, now where is it, my packet's gone, it's been moved. You've got little embellishments, bits and pieces, some die cuts and a bit of gold, and you have at the base of your box you have an A4 sheet of card. So we'll put this aside. All the measurements are in the tutorial. We're just going to use this A4 sheet of card. This is Early Espresso and it's 20 by 20. I'm going to cut it this way and 20 again. Got a little bit off there, and then score at 10. And that's the card base that I have all the time for my slimline cards, because it fits my slimline envelopes perfectly. You then got a piece of scrap left over. It was a bit of scrap. So you're then going to cut it into columns. This is going to create your little chocolate pieces. 3, another 3, and another one. And then I'm just going to show you one. You're going to cut all of these columns, and this first column is 2.5, so they're all going to be the same, 2.5. And you're going to cut all of these strips. There'll be a little bit at the edge that is slightly smaller than this, you'll discard, but you'll end up with 7 by 3 little rectangular pieces like this. So then you will, to create your chocolate bar, you'll mount them with dimensionals onto your little rectangles. I've done this ahead of time just to save you from getting bored. So then you're going to mount it, taking all the dimensional strips off. So I start with a little bit border at the edge, and I'm going to put that there, the first one. I'm not going to do the second one, I'm going to do the last one, and then that one fits in the middle somehow. Now looking at that, not much of a border, so I might need to come out a little bit. And then you're just going to go all the way down to the end. I didn't take these sticky bits off, I missed one. This is tedious bit, taking all the sticky bits off, so I thought I'll do it ahead of time. And then you're just making your chocolate bar come to life. So keep going, and you should fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then it should be 7 down there, Am I in picture? Yes, just about. And then doesn't take too long, it's just the prep work for it. I'm hurrying now because that's gone a bit skew-whiff, but you can take your time. I need to cut my blade as well. I need to have a new blade rather. So there we go, that is your chocolate bar. Then to give it a little sort of a depth to it, take early espresso or something sort of dark and a blending brush, and let me just trial this out. So just put your blending brush onto the rectangles just to add a little bit of depth to it. Sort of the edges really, if you can. So go a little bit darker there. And then you're just building the colour just to give it, to make it look like chocolate. So you're giving it a little bit of colour on there. And I'm just going to do a little bit to the edge here, around the edges. There you can see it's just got a little bit more depth to it, and I just find it quite effective. So the next bit, let's take our card back. Oh, my camera has gone skew-whiff. Right, so there's my original. I'm then going to have my little die cut around there somewhere. Then I've got a little piece that I have cut from here, fussy cut. I'm just going to put that on there, but I have also got a bit of basket weave, the basket weave one, so it's just a random, I'll use this one because it's a bit scrap. So that is, forgot to write this down, 7 by 3. So 3, might get 2 pieces of that, 7. Okay, so that is going to go on here, and just stick that down flat. I'm popping it to one side really. Stick it down again flat, popping it there roughly. Then that is going to go on. If you want a little bit of movement, don't glue all of it, so that it's sort of not stuck completely down. Just going to pop that there, layer that on, and then I've already, you should have this little die cut already in your pack. So I'm just going to take the gold and mount my sentiment that I've already done. You'll need to do yours. You need to stamp yours out. I am just going to make a little border with the scrap of gold that you've got in your pack. I'm just going to make a little border around the edge. That is going to go like that, but in your embellishments you've got a little bit of gold trim. So then you take your gold trim, you've got plenty, so I'm just gonna sort of do a bow, but loops that are big because I want to see. You can either loop it, do the bow, or you can loop it around here with dimensionals if you prefer. So then what have I done? Yeah, dimensionals. Lots of dimensionals because it's also got to keep the gold trim in place. I might need to even add some more, but let's see how it goes. So this goes here. Then I'm going to place my bow here like that, and then pop that on so that it sticks in the middle. So it won't end up looking like a bow, it'll just be a little bit of gold trim. And if you've got any embellishments left, you can pop those on too. I might do a few. There. So, and then with the first one I did that, so I used that and then used that. That was in crumb cake, stamped off, and then this is in black. So that's your third card, third project. On to the next, which is the fourth. So we'll see you later.